Hello and welcome. On behalf of Maggie's family, I'd like to thank you for coming and helping us honor her. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Lori, Maggie's favorite child. This past week, I've been so filled with sadness, but also with gratitude. I've received so many thoughtful phone calls, cards, texts, and messages from all of you. It is amazing how many lives my mom touched. Trying to summarize 83 years in a few short minutes is difficult, so I paid close attention to how her friends described her. To her loved ones, she was classy, elegant, smart, beautiful, loving, and fun. I agree with all of those descriptions, but as I look back on her life, my main takeaway is that Maggie Kenning lived life large. Her laugh is a great example of that. If Mom was in the room, you knew it. Who am I kidding? If Mom was in the same square mile, you probably knew it. She had an easy smile, a big heart, and that wonderful, contagious laugh that we all loved. You also knew if Mom was at the same sporting event as you. Maggie attended as many of her grandkids' events as possible. Her loud support of their endeavors led my kids and their friends to nickname her Grandma Yo. Because whenever they were on the soccer field or the tennis court, she would yell, "Yo!" The only downside is that she wasn't discriminating. If one of her kids was on the soccer pitch, even if they accidentally scored a goal for the other team, she was yelling. Her enthusiasm was unprecedented. Her timing was sometimes unfortunate. Many of you mentioned how artistic and smart Mom was. Mom was a lifelong learner. Never wanted to do anything halfway. She became an expert seamstress, gardener, artist, and cook. Although she had a degree in education, Mom continued taking college classes on topics that interested her late into life, and was always studying politics and current events. She was also generous with her gifts and talents. How many of us have drank from one of her painted wine glasses, or taken a bite of her chocolate or coconut cream pie with a meringue a mile high? I'm sure she also shared information from an article in the Wall Street Journal with probably each and every one of you. So many of Mom's friends expressed how classy and elegant Mom always looked. She was such a beautiful woman. But you have to admit that her live life large philosophy also extended to her fashion choices. Why wear a cowboy hat when you can wear a cowboy hat with rhinestones on it? Why wear a plain jean jacket when you can paint flowers all over it? Although Mom and I are alike in very many ways, this is where we differed. I tend to avoid bright or busy clothing, while Mom embraced color and pattern, always making a striking statement when she entered a room. We respected each other's style choices, but it did cause an issue when I was younger. As a kid, Mom bought my clothes and obviously got the final say in what I could wear. Since she did grow up pretty poor on a farm, she was very money conscious and didn't believe in wasting money on things like brand name clothing. Much of my wardrobe was hand-me-downs, which is fine, unless the hand-me-downs are from your older brother. Mom would take my Levi's and add specials to them to make them girly. She'd sew lace to the bottom hem, or bedazzle them with rhinestones. One pair, I remember, she cut off at the knees and made knickers out of them. Then she painted bees and flowers all over them, including a mosquito on the back pocket that looked like it was stinging me. Although I hesitantly admit that it was cute, I can promise you that none of the cool kids in 5th grade had bugs biting their butt. Living life large means loving large too. I am certain that everyone in this room knows that Maggie loved you. She had a heart as big as her wonderful laugh. She made friends easily, and she treasured them. I have to admit that I'm my father's child and tend to procrastinate, so I finished this eulogy last night. I am profoundly moved by how many people showed up to celebrate her. From family to the lifelong St. Louis group, to pickleball friends, church groups, her Monday night dinner group, golf courses, and beyond. She was loved. But as much as she loved all of you, I know that her family was her priority. Mike and I grew up with a home filled with fun and laughter and friends. Despite a few of my teenage stories that shall remain secret, I'm confident that she's proud. You all agree with me, though, that her greatest pride was her 57-year marriage saw them, I guarantee they were holding hands. I rejoice knowing that my parents' eternal love story has resumed. I want to thank all of you for your love, kindness, and support. And I thank you, Mom, for being the best friend, and Mom, a girl could ask for. And I will love you forever.